the American wealthy aren't giving up their American citizenship. They're just adding a second or sometimes a third or fourth.
Hey, guys, this is the real migrant crisis. My message to the ultra wealthy that are getting second passports, die with your fucking ship like a man. Don't be a fucking pussy. People from Guatemala, you know what I mean? Just good, hardworking, military-age spies are moving from Guatemala to America.
But Ben's not done, and I'm going to tell you why.
Welcome back to Sean's Show, episode 36. As you can tell, I'm back in the best studio in the goddamn universe with my Syrian producer, Josh Al-Kabaza.
It's Kabaja.
Joshua Al-Kabazib.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I made it more Jewish, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You're trying to avoid the joke about you being Arab.
Yep.
But you can't avoid. I'm actually, I learned recently, I have bad news. Our top story, I'm Arabic.
Oh, shit.
I'm 1/8 Lebanese. Mm-hmm. And that's bad. No, kidding. I'm actually really excited. My dad, I was visiting my parents in Santa Cruz, and my girlfriend met my parents, and it was great. It was a little bit of personal, it was a little nervous, but, it went well. I don't know if any of the listeners have ever...
Is this the first girl that you've...
First girl I've ever introduced to my parents.
To your parents? Wow, that's big.
Alive.
Yeah.
My first living girl.
Oh, that's true.
I've shown them plenty of corpses of my exes. No, it was good. It was good. It's always a little bit tricky. Like, you want to be... Everyone...
What was your fear?
I don't know. There's no real fear.
Yeah.
It's just, it's the nervousness of like, oh, are my parents going to like the girl? Or like, are they going to like, I couldn't give less of a fuck what my parents think of my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And my concern is my girlfriend feeling bad afterwards and being like, oh, they didn't like me. Mm-hmm. They don't approve. Then I have to be like, reassure my girlfriend and be like, baby, like,
why would they not approve?
Well, my parents were super chill, but like, I think my girlfriend was just like, because, my girlfriend's unemployed and,
Oh, do they know that?
Yeah, they know.
Why would they, why is that a question that would come up?
Just like in general conversation.
Oh, what do you do?
Like, what do you do?
Unemployed.
I'm unemployed. I'm taking advantage of your son.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what do you do? I fuck your son.
Yeah. What do you do? I give great blowjobs.
What do you do? I please your little boy.
Baby, if you're listening, I love you. Please, please, please. No one send this. I'm kidding. She's really great, and she's a very hardworking individual. And it's stressful to have a partner it's stressful for your partner to meet your parents. It's just stressful. But we're a news show, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But it was good. It was a little vacation. I haven't taken a vacation. I literally took a full day off, and I haven't done that since like high school. I swear to God, dude, the last time I took a full day off from work or anything was like when I was on acid. Like I took acid for the whole day, and I'll count that as a vacation. That was my last vacation. I was like 17. Now I'm 27.
So you basically just masturbated all day.
I blew a huge load.
Yeah.
Oh no, we get a little hotel, and that's our biggest story. Top story tonight, guys. I get pussy. No,
I went out to the mountains and I.
How was that?
I got no pussy. It was too dry in the mountains, not down there, but in the mountains, very dry. The heat is hot. We almost died coming off a mountain. It just
Yeah, you were telling me you were driving down a mountain with like no. Was it a paved road or was it a dirt road?
No, it's a dirt road.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was pretty scary.
And what were you doing up there? Meeting the Illuminati?
No, I thought the world was, I thought the world was gonna end. So I took
Is that why you went? You brought your family up there to get raptured? You took your family up there to get raptured?
Just away from the masses. Mm-hmm. That's all.
Was that like on purpose? Like you did that because you were afraid that the chaos might erupt in the streets and shit?
No, I thought that was an added benefit. I'm like, on the off chance that does happen, we're way out here. We're
Right.
good. You know what I mean?
Then you let it play out, and then you'll let it play out. Then you'll go back when everyone's dead, and you can scavenge.
Well, hopefully it only lasts like 3 days.
right.
Because if it lasts any longer than that,
You're
then-
starving.
Yeah. Yeah, and
You're
there's
gonna
no
have
water.
to eat your kids.
No, I told my wife. She goes, "You think we can survive off of this for months?" And I'm like, "No, probably like a week, maybe." But you're breastfeeding, so I guess we're eating you. Just come here.
Mommy's gonna have to.
Fill up a cup of milk for me, please.
Please don't send this to any of. We need to stop talking about our.
No, I told
our
this to her
partners.
face.
Oh,
so
okay,
she
good.
knows
Okay,
about it.
yeah.
I told her she was like, "I'm not a cow."
I have no.
And I was like, "Yeah, you're much more nutritious."
Just thinking about your wife's boobs right now.
Thank
Okay,
you.
we'll move on. Guys, I hope you're doing well. I hope you enjoyed the eclipse. I really do. I hope that you were doing something productive. Not like I took a vacation, but that's because I've worked for 10 years and I've earned it. So if you enjoy the eclipse, ask yourself, when was the last time I took a day off? And if it was within a 5-year period, you're not grinding, you're not hustling, you're a little pussy. And it's really underwhelming. I said it 2 weeks ago, or whatever, a week ago. The eclipse was it everything you thought it would be? Are you a different person? No, you're not. You're not. It's an underwhelming bullshit thing that's used to sell T-shirts.
Well, didn't CERN fire up that day?
CERN did fire up. If you don't know, CERN is the particle accelerator.
Yeah.
I don't know what it stands for. Isn't it in Europe?
They're trying to make the Big Bang happen again, which makes
Like a mini Big Bang?
Yeah.
I'm down. Honestly, I don't think we're smart enough to like bend reality like that yet.
yeah.
So we'll see.
Or we might just be opening up lower dimensions and letting demons into our world. Who knows?
Opening up lower dimension, opening up Mario. What if Mario shows up? That'd be kind of sick.
Yeah, it'd be like King Koopa comes out of the ground and
He's 2D though. You only
Yeah.
see him. So the rich are getting second passports. This is a article published today, CNBC. CNBC says the rich are buying second passports. I've talked at length about second passports and why I want one, even though I'm not rich enough to buy one. But this is pointing to a growing instability in the world. When the rich are looking for an exit, because that's all a second passport is an exit from America. When they're doing that, that's not good.
Yeah.
That means the people that hold the money are getting nervous. The people with all the property and the stocks are getting nervous. And this should concern you. So
you have dual citizenship. You know that, right?
I do.
Yeah, it's America and Texas.
I thought you were going to say Israel.
Texas.
I have a singular citizenship and it's Israel. I'm an Israeli citizen. I'm in the Mossad. This whole show is the Mossad, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Josh and I are both Mossad agents.
Not at all.
Well,
Me, Joshua Kabasha, not at all.
Yeah, Joshua Kabazowitz. You're a Mossad agent.
Richard Lewis thought I was Jewish.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he thought I
You
was
don't look. I mean, that's just
at all.
that's
I know.
crazy.
He didn't look at my face. Yeah.
But where are the rich going? They're going to Portugal, Malta, Greece, and Italy. And here's what pisses me off. Look, I love Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel, again, I'm a Palantir shareholder, which is a company he co-founded. Deep respect for his intellectualism and his ambition.
Is this the guy who cried on CNBC?
No, that was maybe about being gay.
No, that the world in 2020 that the world was going to end and it's all going to fall apart. Then he made like $2.5 billion.
Shorting the market.
Yeah.
I mean, if that is him, respect. Even more respect. But it's funny. It's recent example. Peter Thiel added a citizenship in New Zealand, and the former CEO of Google, Eric Schmidt, applied for a citizenship in Cyprus. And so, ask yourself this. Ask yourself, we all know billionaires lie. Peter Thiel started a defense contracting company called Palantir, which is committed to the defense of Israel and the U.S. but and the whole vision of this company is it's about patriotism. He started a company that is all about defending America. And what does Peter Thiel do behind your back? Behind your back, he buys a citizenship to New Zealand. That just goes to show that it's all a lie. Anytime you hear anyone talk about how much they love this country, or
that's what pisses me off about rich boomers.
Yeah,
you fucked it up. You got multiple mortgages. You fucked up the housing market, and now you're gonna get dual citizenship at other places. Cyprus, really? What are you gonna do? Buy all the land there?
I mean, Cyprus, you're gonna get raped and killed in Cyprus.
They're
Who's in
run
there?
it.
Who
They're
is in Cyprus?
Isn't Tom Hanks around there?
Isn't it? See, there's all these countries that aren't even really countries. They're just proxies for like Iran or or Russia. But like for Peter Thiel to add a dual citizenship in New Zealand, did you know when I applied to work at these aerospace companies, guys, if you have a dual citizenship, they would tell us that is a knock against your application. When I worked in finance, I would be on calls, and the guy on the call would go, "Is there anyone on this call right now who's a dual citizen? If you are, please leave the Zoom call." He would say that.
But isn't that because they can go back and tell the other country like certain things that they don't want them to know? You know what I mean? Like,
it's a good rule, but the point is, Peter Thiel founded a defense contractor. He's at the top, and he's allowed to have a dual citizenship.
yeah, you make the rules.
The rules are different for the people at the top,
Yes.
and I can't wait to join them. All right, let's hear from. It's called a passport portfolio, and I'm interested in generating a passport.
Oh, yeah.
Currently, my passport portfolio. They should just call it a passportfolio. It's kind of a good portmanteau. Currently, my passport portfolio is the United States and Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Nice.
So I'm hoping to add to that. Let's hear from CNBC.
Commercial.
Sorry, let's watch an ad and then we'll hear from. So, I thought I had an ad blocker. Wealthy U.S. families are increasingly applying for second citizenships, and national residences as a way to hedge their financial risk. The U.S. is still a great country. It's still an amazing passport, said Dominic Volek, head of private clients at Henley & Partners. But if I'm wealthy, I would like to hedge against levels of volatility and uncertainty. The idea of diversification is well under... You mean abandonment of your country. You're abandoning your country. That's what you're doing. I'm sorry.
New trend among the ultra-wealthy, shopping around for dual citizenship. Robert Frank joins us right now. He's got that story. Man, that is the ultimate luxury.
Yeah.
It's by the way, it's not the ultimate luxury. You're just a poor whore.
Ultimate hedge of your risk. A record number of Americans are getting second passports to hedge their risk. That's according to Henley & Partners. The U.S. is now the largest market for applications for multiple passports and long-term visas. The American wealthy aren't giving up their American citizenship. They're just adding a second or sometimes a third or fourth.
Hey, guys, this is the real migrant crisis. You want to talk about a migrant crisis? It's not happening at the southern border of the United States. It's the dozens to 50 to 100 billionaires that are going to migrate out of America, and they're going to take their tax base with them to Cyprus. That's the migrant crisis. Okay? Let's look at this chart. Global high net worth migration. See, that's all these boomer Republican really multimillionaires are like the migrant crisis. Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, these migrants are going to destroy this country. Well, guess what? You're going to do the same fucking thing that they're doing. You're doing the same fucking thing. When they're people from Guatemala, you know what I mean? Just good, hardworking, military-age spies are moving from Guatemala to America. There's nothing wrong with that. The Guatemalan spies are coming to America to do false flag operations and destroy our country because they're ambitious, and I respect that. But you get mad at that. You get mad at migrants coming from South America, Central America to the U.S. for a better life, right? And you criticize that. And you say legal citizenship is the only way to do it. But when it comes to you and your family and your wealth, your body, You should be able to migrate to any country you want to and abandon the U.S., the very country that made you wealthy. The very country that gave you the privilege, all the privileges that you have now. And in some cases with Peter Thiel, and again, a lot of respect for Peter Thiel. I'd love to meet him. I'd love to work with him someday. I'd love to have him on my podcast. I'd love to have sex with him.
Okay.
Because he's a gay man.
He is?
He is gay.
I thought he had kids.
He does.
Oh.
He's a gay guy. I know. I like that. He's an ambitious gay. I like that.
Yeah.
He sucks dick hard. He builds companies.
That's scary.
He's a builder. But he built Palantir, and so now all of a sudden he's going to go. So if America goes to shit, he's just going to go to New Zealand. Die with your shit, bitch. That's what my message to the ultra wealthy that are getting second passports. Die with your fucking ship like a man. Don't be a fucking pussy. You know what I mean?
It's about keeping their wealth. It's not about America. They're global citizens already.
Exactly. You cannot, and that's my point is you can't have it both ways. You cannot found a defense contractor that is about patriotism and defending the number one country in the world, the United States. Look at any marketing materials from Palantir, and I guarantee you it will be about national defense and the pride of America. And the man that started that company is going to abandon you and go to New Zealand when shit gets hard.
Pride in America when you live in New Zealand.
You can be a remote pride.
Exactly.
It's remote pride.
Yeah.
Speaking of pride, Peter Thiel can do American pride and gay pride from New Zealand as his country burns. And that's cool.
And then he can come back and buy it up real cheap.
So let's look at this chart. Global high net worth migration. Number of millionaires who relocated to new countries. From 2013 to 2019, you're looking at basically double the number of millionaires, 100,000 millionaires. Then it plummets during COVID, but you're basically back up to those numbers. So we have a substantial amount of millionaires moving out of America.
Why does it say projected?
That's funny. I don't know. 2023 is projected. Maybe they're still 2023 is over.
I'm
That's
sorry.
odd.
It's actually 250,000.
It could be higher.
Yeah.
So what's the overall point here? If you're a gay billionaire, my point is, if you're a gay billionaire and you made your money off of being a defense contractor for the military, I love it. I respect it. Get your cash. Get that bag. Get that bag, Thiel. Get that bag. Get your bag, honey. I'm like RuPaul. But just like,
wait a minute, didn't that guy? What's his name? The one that got real big in 2020, Andrew Tate.
yeah.
He also said that you should have multiple citizenship.
I like Andrew Tate because he doesn't have an overly. I don't know. Does he talk about loving America?
No.
Don't get me wrong. I love America.
He shits on America constantly.
So like a guy like that, I get. And I've said this many times. Andrew Tate is a man of principle, a man of morals, and a man that I respect.
Okay.
Because he lives according to his values. Do I agree with his values? Sex trafficking, plundering? Yes, I agree with his values. And he lives according to those values. It's just, I just don't like fake shit. I don't like fake shit. Peter Thiel, if you're going to buy in New Zealand and you want to have one foot out the door, maybe you can't talk about how amazing capitalism in America is. You have one foot out the door to New Zealand, you fucking pussy. That's what I'm saying.
These are called passport portfolios. And just like stocks, they're designed to hedge their financial risk over multiple countries. So some of these folks are citing politics or social unrest. Others like second passports for safer business travel, especially to countries that may be hostile to the U.S.
And the idea of diversification is very well.
Dude, it's always a European guy talking about Okay, so full disclosure, I have a second passport. I have a third passport. No, I don't. But it's always a European guy talking about this stuff. I don't know why. I love the fact that it's all British guys.
Yeah.
So when you're looking at America and you look at these pieces of shit, tea and crumpets.
I always hearing my Europeans more like Klaus.
Schwab,
yeah.
World Economic Forum guy.
I just call him Klaus now.
You're on a first name basis with the Klaus Schwab.
Yeah, and I just
pedophile rapist Klaus Schwab.
You know why? Because with English guys, there's that accent, or Australian, New Zealand, that accent makes it be like, I don't know if I should trust you. I don't know. But with him, I know I can't trust him. And I appreciate that. And you know what? No, actually, I can trust him because he's very straightforward. Like, this is what we want to do. And it's like, I know that's not how he talks, but that's kind of how he talks.
That's how you hear him.
That's how I hear him. And there's no like hiding behind like, we just want to help everybody. It's
Right.
like, no.
It's not a Trojan horse. He's like,
yeah.
He's like depopulate.
Yeah, y'all are cattle, too much.
CBDC.
And I'm like, you know what, dude? Thank you. At least you're being who you really are.
That's all we're asking.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're gonna fuck me in the ass, just tell me before you do it.
Yeah.
Well understood by wealthy individuals around what I invest into, but then it makes no sense to have one country of citizenship and residence when I have the ability to actually diversify that aspect of my life as well.
Americans' favorite countries for second passports are Portugal, Malta, Greece, and Italy.
You know what I want to do? I just had a great idea. So this guy, his name is Dominic. Also, this is great product placement for Dominic Volek and his firm that advises on second passports. So Henley and Partners, should we send them an email?
That's a great racket, man.
I kind of want to send Henley and Partners an email
Or to see if they can help you with your citizenship.
to see if they can help me get a second passport.
Yeah. Usually, if you just buy a company or invest in a company within that country, you can get citizenship.
Right, citizenship. That, Josh, you're a genius. We're on that. We're on their website. If you're just listening, it says it's the global leader in residence and citizenship by investment. And there's a woman of what would you say, Josh?
She's Asian.
She's a vague Asian, some Asian country, hugging another Asian woman.
Can we guess? You want to guess?
No, that's racist.
Oh.
Vietnamese.
No. I was going to say Chinese or Korean.
Let's zoom. So down here it says U.S. So let's look. Honestly, I kind of want to get Henley and Partners to sponsor my podcast because I know. Do you think I could get Henley and Partners to sponsor my podcast?
You want to know why I said Chinese or Korean?
Why?
Because I feel like those are the two that would be able to afford it. I guess like Japanese, but she doesn't look Japanese to me.
No. Yeah. And the Japanese have had a very bad economy they haven't really minted a lot of wealthy people lately.
Yeah, for the last 30 years, they've kind of just went sideways.
Yeah.
But they might be having a pop.
She might be the Nintendo CEO's wife.
Oh.
In any case, let's take a look. Let's learn more about Henley and Partners. We can just call them.
Okay.
Should we call Henley and Partners?
If you want to.
I mean, it's gonna be pretty exciting.
Call them.
What do I say? Should I say like
it's gonna be
like a welcome to
there's no Sean, and then it's gonna hang up.
I'm gonna be like, hello, is this Henley and Partners? And the guy's gonna be like, Sean Riley? And I'm like, oh, Jim, I didn't know you moved firms.
What are they like? All we can get you is a Gaza, or we can get you El Salvador. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, should I ask for one in Gaza?
Yeah, I'm trying to get this.
Hey, I'm looking for, dude. What if I'll call him and I'll be like, hey, I'm looking for citizenship in Palestine.
Yeah, you're gonna be put on.
I know
a list.
that. What's up?
You're gonna be put on a list.
I will. Yeah. They might block me. How about that's pretty funny, right? Should I like call him? Like, hey, I'm looking for citizenship in Palestine.
Yes.
I'm what's my backstory? I'm a billionaire in Austin. No, I'm an investment banker in Austin.
My grandfather left me $50 million.
My grandpa left me a $50 million trust.
Yeah.
And I see the instability in the U.S., and I'd love to hear your thoughts on what I can do to maybe go to some place that's more stable like Palestine.
Not more, because then they'll know you're
No,
joking.
they'll know it's a bit.
Yeah, just be like...
what do you recommend for me?
But I really want to... I'm thinking Palestine, because I think I can get a lot of property there cheap.
I'm thinking the West Bank.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Jordan. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if they pick up. Henley and Partners. Here we go. This could be illegal.
Is it? Like you're doing.
We should look up if it's a wiretap. I want to look up the wiretap laws real quick.
How is that a wiretap law?
Or no, it's what is it called? It's a
we're a right to record state as long as one of the
two party. Is it a one party
it's
or
a one
two
party?
Texas is a one party.
Texas is a one party. So if somebody was recording a conversation and we didn't know, then no, you can't do that if they weren't talking to us. But if you called me on the phone and record your conversation in Texas, that is permissible. because you know that at least one person is recording.
Okay, so we're good.
Yeah.
But that's not legal
you
advice,
know
right,
at least
Josh?
one person. I looked it up. That's what it is. Texas is considered a one-party consent state.
Okay, but I if I do get sued, you won't be named in the lawsuit.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It was Google. I just read what Google said right now.
Okay. Google, the lawyer.
Yeah.
The Google attorney.
Yeah.
My attorney's Google. All right, here we go.
I got
Ready?
legal Zoom. I'm good.
Ooh, I'm a little nervous. I had some caffeine. I'm a little nervous. I'm kind of a pussy.
Column.
Ugh. Okay. Here we go. Ready? Oh, wait. Am I on Bluetooth?
No, just put it by the.
Put it by the mic.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
That way, if I laugh, they don't pick me up.
Oh, yeah. Don't laugh. Okay, ready? Here we go, everyone.
They know it's you.
Pick up. What the fuck?
After hours? They don't know your number.
Lame. Lame. Oh, hello?
Thank you for reaching out to Henley and Partners Canada.
Oh,
Canada.
Please note we are currently unable to answer the phone.
Canada. What the fuck? They're not even an American company.
You know what? That's a very Canadian thing to do.
Abandon your people.
Yeah,
Abandon your
country.
state. Abandon your sovereignty. Oh, wait. United States. Are they even in the United States?
Yeah. Los Angeles, Dallas. Call the Dallas one.
The Dallas phone? What time is it?
It's still time. I think you can.
5:30? Okay, here we go. Wrong. All right. This is all about suspense, people. That was on purpose. We were building some suspense. Here we go.
Dallas, Los Angeles,
bum,
Miami, New York,
bum,
San Francisco.
bum. We can try the SF number. Should we try the SF number, actually? No, let's try Dallas. Here we go.
Thank you for calling Henley and Partners USA. Your call is important to us. Our office is currently closed.
San
Fuck.
Francisco.
All right. Last try. Sorry.
Or we can try Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan? Who's the guy in Uzbekistan?
I have no idea. Call it 9999.
998. That's like a fucking 8 million phone number. They might still be open in Henley in a They might still be open in SF.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Last try.
Hello. Thank you for calling Henley
Boo.
and Partners. If you know the extension of the person you want to reach,
Oh, here we go.
please dial it now or press 9 for the directory. To reach the reception, press 0.
What the fuck?
Thank you for reaching out to Henley and Partners USA. Please note we are currently unable to answer the phone.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. We'll try again. We'll see if they call back.
Yeah. I doubt they call back, but.
You know, I think they saw my number and they're like, this is probably a Jew. We don't want to work with Jews.
You want to try Uzbekistan?
Should we try Uzbekistan? I don't want to waste too much. All
right.
Sorry, guys. Next time. I'm trying to do more pranks and fun stuff. It's hard. But, you know, if they call back, we'll have some fun with that. But my overall point stands that, you know, it's really pathetic. It's pathetic to buy a second passport and abandon your country.
Country of citizenship and residence when I
in the whole Schengen region.
But we'll move on. We got a lot of other news to get to. In closing, Peter Thiel's a pussy, and if I had his sort of wealth, there's no way I'd buy a second passport. I'm dying with the ship. I'm building the bunker.
There you go.
Be like Mark Zuckerberg. Be a fucking patriot.
Go to
Rig
Hawaii.
an election and build a bunker in your own country. You're going to build a bunker in New Zealand?
Not only build a bunker in
The
your
fuck?
own country, build a bunker in a city where it was burned down and people are upset.
Who burned it down is the question.
Nature. And if you think otherwise, you're seeing too many blue ceilings, blue roofs.
So the millionaire, let's zoom out a little bit here. Why are the billionaires and the multimillionaires? Why are they leaving the United States? It's very obvious. It's because we just saw a report today that inflation is up 3.5%. The monthly inflation index, CPI, is 3.5%, and this is freaking a lot of people out. But it should be no surprise that inflation is accelerating because of the fucking deficit spending.
Well, the first people,
I mean, it's all crazy. It's crazy.
the first people that the politicians will blame will be the billionaires, right? And some of it is their fault. They definitely took advantage. We'll say that, right? But if I'm a citizen of another country, now you can't touch my money because it's in another country. So good luck fucking taxing that shit.
Right, and so that's the whole idea. So I mean, they're basically sucking it out, sucking all the resources out of the system, and then they're going to leave.
Sucking it
I
out,
think
but
that's
also,
cool.
But also,
I think it's cool.
They're being pushed out too. Well, it's just like, if I'm a billionaire, what am I supposed to do?
Right.
Like, I'm supposed to be like, okay, guys, fuck me in my ass now.
Yeah, it's like if you're gonna have it's just like most 99.99% of people don't have a choice to abandon the ship.
Right.
And I'm just jealous that they can abandon the ship.
You know who's gonna get? It's gonna get the ones that are worth like $1 million to like $5 million. Those are the ones who are gonna get hit fucking hard.
Oh my God, yeah. They're gonna go bankrupt.
Yeah.
With the coming economic crash. I mean, look at this. Food prices increased 0.1% on the month. Okay, that's not too bad. Used vehicle prices fell. So I mean, we're still seeing some pretty substantial inflation on a monthly basis, and so a lot of Gen Z is complaining that it's impossible to live a life. Gen Z right now is complaining that it's impossible to live. It's hard to get a job. There's no jobs available. They're living with their parents and they're suicidal, and it's really embarrassing. That's my message to Gen Z. My message to Gen Z: if you are sad that you can't get a job and you can't afford food, my message to you is this: it's giving broke boy. It's giving broke boy, not you being poor, not you being really poor and having no riz.
And it's also gonna isn't it supposed to be, when the boomers die, the biggest wealth transfer ever, and they'll be able to get like a nice chunk of that. So Gen Z, millennials still end up getting fucked over because it's like, yeah, your family might have been able to work their ass off and have something, but now we're gonna take it from you when they try to transfer it.
Yeah, I mean, the estate. You look at depending on when they die.
Yeah,
you look at the estate tax. That's obviously very political. Like when you die, how much of the.
But I'm saying if it continues to get worse, inflation gets worse, the only thing to do is
they're going to start taxing.
Tax more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's going to be like, well, your mom has 2 homes, so you shouldn't, you know what I mean? You're going to have to sell one of those homes if you can.
Yeah.
And to pay for the other one in taxes.
I mean, it's all a nightmare.
Which is really not that bad of a problem to have.
Yeah.
You still get money.
It's like and that's the thing is it's hard to like have sympathy because like half of America, 40% of America is mad that they're going to get taxed, and then 10% is just raping kids, the ultra wealthy, and then the other 50% can't even form a sentence. And I hope to capture that market with Sean Cho.
Yeah,
that's the goal, is to capture the market of people who can't form a sentence. There is something fun about what's going on in the world. Let's move on to AI. Sam Altman, my favorite guy. Remember, I was talking about Sam Altman before anyone. I hated I hated him before he was cool. I hated Elon Musk before he was widely hated, and I hated Sam Altman before he was widely hated. I can pick it up. I know a fuck boy when I see one. And this, my friends, if you're just listening, is a fuck boy. He's wearing an Armani suit. It's probably Armani. A nice. What?
I like how you're like, he's wearing an Armani suit. It's probably Armani.
You gotta mix some stuff up for that. I'm lying. I am lying. He's got a bad haircut. His haircut's nuts. He's got some gray hair. I hope this piece of shit gets a fucking heart attack. Truly, because they position themselves as these saviors of humanity, and there's a whole crew of lemmings that suck Sam Altman's dick on the internet. There's this whole community of people that are like, Sam Altman is our only escape from an AI dystopia. Hey, fucking retards. Sam Altman is the door to an AI dystopia. You have it backwards. You have it totally backwards. You want to know how I know Sam Altman would sell you out the moment he has the opportunity? Because guess what he did? He went to the fucking Middle East to fucking raise money for AI. Remember the Middle East?
Yeah.
And again, free Palestine. But remember they kill kids over there.
Jeez.
Oh, that's Israel, actually. The CEO, this jokes people. The CEO met with officials in the UAE this week to push for more infrastructure investment to support the development of artificial intelligence. What is the UAE going to do with it? What is Saudi Arabia going to do with AI? Autonomously murder journalists? Is that what they're going to do? OpenAI Chief Executive Officer Sam Altman has been working to build a coalition among government and industry leaders to support boosting the supply of chips, energy, and data center capacity needs to develop AI. So he's just become this like celebrity of AI. He's like AI's it boy. Mm-hmm. You know, he's the Drake Bell of, well, that's probably not a good.
Yeah.
He's the Dan Schneider of AI.
Okay.
You know,
That's a little better.
And ChatGPT is iCarly. We all love it right now. But 10 years from now, there's going to be a doc.
I'm still paying $20. I need to stop doing that.
For ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
It is a cool tool. But again, and I've said this before, but they're creating a tech. They understand that people want to use this tool to be funny and have fun. And like the real AI that is exciting would be an AI without guardrails, maybe, or definitely other than to generate child porn. I'm a Republican. I'm a libertarian when it comes to AI. We need an AI with some very strict guardrails around anything that is like demonstrably evil. Like, you know, other than child porn, I can't really think of anything else. Maybe like really gory death videos.
Yeah.
Like AI generated like gore videos. Like really horrific content.
Did you ever see the one AI's depiction of hell?
No.
Yeah, they did a video.
Really?
Yeah.
Should we watch it?
Go ahead. I've seen it a few times. AI depiction.
AI depiction of hell?
Yeah.
So guys, if you're just listening, we're going to be looking up the AI depiction of hell.
The video.
Videos. So guys, if you're just listening, I have just pulled up the a video. It's a tour of the Tesla factory. And it's focused from the point of view of the only black man at the Texas Tesla factory.
I think it's the TikTok one on the bottom.
This one?
The short one. Down.
Down more?
The one that says AI shows disturbing images
this
of
one.
hell.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, of course this guy's on it. No.
We don't want to listen to other people talk.
No.
I don't want to hear his take.
It's on Twitter. I know that.
You mean X?
Oh yeah, X.
I'm trying to make that a trend.
That was the thing behind him, though, for sure.
Yeah. Let's just watch it on mute.
Yeah. If he fucking shows it instead of just the.
That is pretty crazy.
No, that's just the
that's just a still from it.
It's a still from it.
Show the.
There it is.
Here we go. Whoa! Ugh!
Real Dante's Inferno type of thing.
I love the it's this like frat bro white guy, and then an emoji with the rosy cheeks.
Yeah, like, oh my god.
And then in the back, it's like the most horrific depiction of hell.
Oof.
See,
they're boiling alive.
Ew. If you're just listening, we're watching Elon Musk jack off. All right. This is crazy, bro.
And then they had another one that's black and white, and it's like a river. It looks like, and the river's pulling people down. It's like a river of people, and they're pulling other people into the river.
Whoa.
Yeah. But that one's in black and white.
Oh, I have seen that. That's actually was a live video of the Austin comedy scene. Come on, people. We won't go into it, but lots of drama in the Austin comedy scene. And as a man with no voice, it doesn't even really make sense to talk about it. No, it's retarded. Everyone's getting in these like fights.
That means it's becoming a scene.
That means it is becoming a scene.
It's
overall a good thing.
It was already a scene, but every scene has that. And it's crazy. Like, it's every 5 years. I'm like, oh, you're so-and-so in this scene. Oh, I've met you before.
Right.
You're this person in this scene. And it's just, and it gives higher and higher levels. I remember one guy, I'll say it. There was a guy named Anthony Torino that if you were weak-minded, he would definitely fuck with your head, right?
Yeah.
In your comedy, and people would get mad, and they'd be like, we just need him out of the scene. I go, dude, if you go to LA, if you go to New York, you're telling me there's not an Anthony Torino in that scene?
There's 5.
Yeah, exactly.
There's 10.
And they're like, and they have power, and they're actually doing it. So it's like, it's at a higher level. There will always be that person in that scene.
Yeah. And that's why you gotta and again, I know people hate listening to like comedy insider stuff. That's why I don't talk about it a lot. But the overall lesson is you build your own shit.
And
you just build your own shit,
and they can't take it
and no
away.
one can fuck with you. And that's not just for comedy. That's for AI. That's for building like a sex pedophile ring, if that's your goal, which I hope it's not. Lots of shit to cover. I mean, I fly on planes a lot. Oh, let's do this. We got a question. By the way, if you like the show, if you guys like the show, go to facebook.com/groups/Sean Show. And if you join the group, you can ask questions. And I pay people $5 every time they ask a question. So if you want to join, you want to make some, I will pay you to ask a question. That's how desperate I am. So we only have one question this week because I also have fucked up. I have not answered the questions lately, but I'm sorry about that, guys. But I will get back to answering questions weekly. I was just diagnosed with terminal autism, and so I've been dealing with that lately. I really wish Henley and Partners would call me back. You know what I mean?
They know it's you.
I feel like they know it's a prank.
Yeah.
Or maybe their phone's ringing off the hook because they just did a piece with CNBC.
I doubt that.
Yeah. I'm probably the only guy that even cares.
Yeah.
So, William asks, did Josh try and bomb my temple because I left him? Josh, did you try and bomb my temple?
I've never bombed any temple for any reason.
That's a lie, but we'll so here's a news story. Explosive device, William linked. Thanks for the question, William. $5 to you. Do we have a cha-ching sound? Cha-ching.
No.
Pa-ching. Pa-ching. Explosive device thrown onto the porch of a satanic temple.
Oh, yeah, that was
God.
me. That was me.
That was you.
That
okay.
was me.
Well, mystery solved.
Yeah.
Where is this? Salem, Massachusetts. Isn't Salem? There is sort of a
witchy vibe.
Isn't that's where the Salem witch trials
Yes.
is obviously from Salem, Massachusetts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's actually been there's a deep history of the occult in Salem,
Yes.
and I guess a terrorist has decided to throw a bomb onto a church that was just merely trying to practice their religion
Of Satanism, yes.
of Satanism.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to worship Moloch,
I like the way Latinos do it, where it's like brujeria, it's witchcraft, but for some reason it feels like it's mixed with Catholicism and everything. Like it's like it's very weird. It's not Catholicism at all.
Right.
It's a different type of paganism, much scarier as well.
for sure. And look, it's the mythology might be scarier, but let's keep it real. Can I keep it real? Which religion has molested more boys? Satanism or Catholicism?
Satanism?
I don't think so. I think it's Catholicism.
I mean, you hear more about Catholicism. I'm not saying that those be, and also those that were doing it within the Catholic Church, I think are Satanists. So,
True. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
They've been captured by Satanism.
yes.
Let's listen to this story.
Satanic Temple Art Gallery, reports of a already detonated pipe bomb.
It's a scene that's now played out at the Satanic Temple several times in just a few months. A massive police response sparked by a bomb threat.
Josh, could you imagine you're doing a ride along with a cop, and then you hear this over the radio?
Reports of a already detonated pipe bomb.
It's a scene.
Woo! You're like, whoa, are we going to a bomb evac? Yeah, he's like, hey, yeah, strap in. The Satanists are in trouble. You're like, whoa. They're Satanists attacking? And he's like, no, they're getting bombed by the Christians. But I bet you the cops that have to respond to this are just like, they hear it and they're like, Jesus fucking again. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Another fucking bomb at the Satanist temple. And actually, if you're just listening, the temple has a pride flag. So that's the thing. If you're a gay Satanist, you're not helping the LGBT movement by putting a pride flag next to a Satanist flag. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
How about you don't do that? I'm all for people practicing their religion. I am. Or lack thereof, even if it's Satanism. But maybe it's just bad optics. Can we talk about optics? I thought the gays were supposed to be good at optics. This is not good optics for you guys. It's just not.
That's now played out at the Satanic Temple several times in just a few months. A massive police.
Dude, could you imagine you're at the Satanist temple and the bomb explodes and the cops taking your witness statement and you're just like, all I was eating a goat and I was eating the flesh of the goat and praying to Molech.
And I was drinking the blood and then everything.
So I was creating a bomb myself to bomb the Catholic Church, and then I heard a bomb explode and I was like, oh no.
How come it's the Catholics that are the number one enemy of the Satanists and not Jews or Muslims? Or why isn't it automatically the Catholics?
Josh, as a Satanist, I can tell. No, I could tell you as a practicing Satanist.
Yes,
the Satanists don't have any enemies. The only enemy that the Satanist has, is himself, and undercooked goat. It's gross.
They don't cook it.
Oh, they don't.
Well, at least in
I'm an Orthodox Satanist.
Oh,
a lot of Satanists are culturally Jewish.
Yeah.
A lot of people are culturally Satanist.
Yeah.
I'm an Orthodox Satanist. So I'm like a lot of guys are like, hey, I'll cook my goat before I eat it. For me, I'm Orthodox. I'm very conservative. I have to bite the goat's flesh while he's alive. That's just part of my religion.
What if you're a vegan Satanist?
A lot of Satanists are vegans, aren't they?
I have no idea. I would assume that though, for some reason.
No, the tenets. Well, okay. I was, full disclosure, and this is all jokes aside, I was a Satanist in 8th grade.
Oh,
for 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't do anything crazy. Satanism isn't even a religion. It's more of Buddhism.
Did you draw a circle on the floor and do
the candles?
Yeah.
No, I did not do a seance.
Yep.
That's
where you went wrong.
I thought being a Satanist would get me pussy, and I was wrong. But let's keep.
He is the provider of pussy.
That this was definitely.
Whoa! Oh wait, I think I know this guy.
Yeah.
Let's hear from the Satanist.
The house scorched and called police. The Satanic Temple co-founder says luckily the center wasn't open.
You know Anton LaVey?
Yes.
Anton LaVey is the founder of modern Satanism, right?
Correct.
So I think this might be Anton. Let's find out.
No, that's not him.
Look at this guy. If you're just listening, I mean, how would you describe this guy, Josh?
Prisoner 92.
He's he looks like Silence of the Lambs guy. What's his name?
Yeah, with the slick back hair that's thinning and the patchy goatee.
First principles, Marie.
And the eye.
I can smell your cunt from here. Fresh Principles.
I think he's probably modeling it after that.
What's his fucking name? Fuck.
It's from Silence of the Lambs you're talking about?
Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal Lecter.
He looks like Hannibal Lecter.
He looks like Hannibal Buress.
With a fentanyl problem.
Yes.
Be overstated that this was definitely a horrific.
Okay, I have a question. Did he gouge his own eye out to look more satanic? His one eye is gouged out, or he's blind in one eye.
No, but you know what's funny though? He makes his own music. Look at the background.
He makes beats.
Yeah, he makes beats. That's what he's doing.
The founder of the Salem Satanic Temple makes like lo-fi beats to relax and study to.
Yeah, look at the way he has the speakers set up.
Oh
and
yeah, dude, you know he's like an audiophile.
Yeah.
In addition to other files.
Yeah.
Act of attempted terrorism, and people could be hurt.
You're a Satanist! you fucking retard!
You would love people to get hurt.
Yeah, like so, like basically, like we were like, it was like an act of attempted terrorism, and they tried to kill us, and it's like all we're doing is like advocating for the deaths of millions, and they like want to kill us.
Not the deaths, the sacrifice.
Right, the willing sacrifice.
Yes.
Neighbors.
And if you're listening, it's like, actually, Sean, Satanism is a very peaceful religion. Fucking, I know, but I'm just joking. I know it's peaceful. Saying Satanism is a religion of peace is like saying any religion is a religion of peace. It's a lie. The only religion of peace is the religion of Seanism. Join the Facebook group. Facebook.com/group/Sean Show.
And your God will continue to ignore you.
My God, I'm the only God that will pay you.
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone needs a God.
But you only answer some prayers.
I answer. I right hand to me.
Yeah.
Right hand to me. I will pay you $5 if you ask a question, and there's no limit to that. So if you ask me 50 questions, no, there's a limit. There's 2 question limit. Sorry.
Per week.
I'm already putting in limits on my powers.
Per week.
Earlier this year,
Per
a
week.
Michigan man was charged with planning to bomb the temple. And in 2022, a man was also arrested for arson there.
Every few months, bomb threats called, authorities come, knock off.
Wait, hold up. We got a brother in the Satanic Temple.
Wait, is he in it or is he a cop?
No, he's
or a fire department.
Fuck. Okay, well, sorry. No, dude, look at his piercing.
Well, he could be
see
fire
that lip
department.
piercing? No way.
Let's see.
They don't allow.
Street, and it just creates a lot of chaos for the residents because it's a busy street.
Maybe.
Their concern is whether the repeated incidents are now putting others in danger.
I'm just annoyed that next door can't be left alone. I mean, they're nice people.
Whoa. I don't trust that guy at all.
What the fuck?
Look in that man's house.
People, they're nice and can't be left alone.
I love this story is the Satanists almost got bombed.
Yeah.
Let's hear witnesses react.
Be left alone. I mean, they're nice people.
This guy's like they nice people? He's like an Italian guy. He's like a New Jersey asshole. He's like, I don't know what the fucking big deal is. They go and they eat the goats and they rape the kids. Just leave them alone.
I just keep looking at that one long hair he forgot to cut.
He's probably in. What is wrong with Salem? Everyone that they've interviewed so far has something a little bit off about them.
Yes.
The feds and ATF swept the center to make sure it was safe again.
Safe again. The Satanic Temple.
Leaders say,
please.
Whoever the perpetrator is,
your God has a pitchfork and a long ass tongue.
Better to eat your booty, it is.
is misguided.
People just have different religious perspectives, and people should do what they can.
Some people believe in a God of light and love. I believe in the dark prince, the Prince of Darkness, Satan.
Yep.
To live with that diversity, and they don't have to resort to ridiculous.
See, I mean, again, I like Satanism more than Catholicism, but it's just like Trump Biden. Trump Biden to me is Satanism, Catholicism. They're both bad.
Actions like this.
Wow, William, thank you for sharing that. So the device was thrown onto the porch at 4:14 a.m. Monday and not discovered until about 4 p.m.
So it never went off.
So it was maybe like a false bomb.
Guy didn't know how to make pipe bombs.
Yeah, I mean, the bomb didn't go.
He's probably a Baptist.
You know what? I bet the bomb was malfunction, and that was a miracle from Satan.
Oh.
Satan performs miracles every day. Satan performs miracles. You just have to look around. Look around the world, Josh, and you'll find Satanism.
So it was founded in 1960 by Aleister Crowley, or who was it founded by?
Let's find out. I know we've done.
Yeah, we've
discussed Satanism before. The Satanic Temple is waging religious battles along a variety of fronts nationwide, and its co-founder says it's just getting started. There's an after-school Satan club. Lucian Graves. See, guys, if you want to enter the public sphere, your co-founder can't have a stage name. Lucian Greaves? Mm-hmm. That's not your government name. Come on. Can we... So here we go. You got some pretty serious security on this place. How's the reception in town been? Here's what the founder of Satanic Temple says. I was foreseeing a lot of pushback, and that really didn't happen, thanks to my sacrifices. You should have seen the reaction when we unveiled the Baphomet Monument in Detroit last year. There were death threats, protests, just a whole lot of ugliness. So the Baphomet statue, that's not ugly, but the death threats are ugly.
See, and instead of going with 10, they're going with 3 less and doing just 7 tenants.
Yeah, So look, the Satanic Temple has 7 tenets that describe our belief system. Personal autonomy, freedom of belief, scientific rationalism. Those are really the core of the tenets. They say very little about Satan or why you would identify as a Satanist. So are you Satan worshipers? Definitely not, he says. Then maybe it's time to change the name. Maybe it's time to change the name. Lucian Greaves, the Satanist, was asked, are you a Satan worshiper? He goes, no. Duh, we're not. No. That would be like if I was an Epsteinist. And you're like, oh, are you a follower of Jeffrey Epstein? And I'd be like, actually, no, that's a really common misunderstanding. Actually, no, it's not. We're not a worshippers of Epstein. We're actually just really normal people that are like, we actually don't even believe in God. And we don't believe kids are real.
Oh, and they're an LLC? They're actually paying taxes.
We are incorporated as a religious organization, though we're an LLC rather than tax exempt. So they're shareholders. So the Satanic Temple has shareholders and a corporate board of directors?
Yeah,
Count me in.
I think Peter Thiel's on it.
Count me in. Are they going to go public? Will the Church of Satan ever go IPO?
They might.
Would you buy stock in the Church of
As a good Catholic man, I would short it.
That's what I like to hear. You'd short Satanism?
I'd buy some puts.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a listener today, I want you to buy some puts on Satan. Puts on Satanism. Let's move on.
Unless they gave a really good dividend, then I might consider.
Oh, well, Satan tempts. Satan is tempted.
Damn, that's a great dividend.
You all right? I know exactly. You want to know what the real satanic stock is that gives a great dividend?
BlackRock,
Boeing.
Oh, Boeing.
So we have an opinion piece coming out of Market Watch by a woman. So
Did another
Boeing
plane
we'll
wing rip off recently?
I was on a plane reading a story about I was on a plane watching a video of another plane's engine shield getting ripped off, and it's crazy. It's and they're trying to deflect. They're trying to say, oh, well, we just sell the planes. It's up to the airliners, United, Alaska, American. Mm-hmm. They have to maintain them. It's not. That's true. It's on them. So, but what you get ultimately is it's no one's fault because Boeing blames United and United blames Boeing, and the CEO of Boeing blames the religion of Judaism, and it's all bad. So no one's at fault, and we're only going to have real reform when a plane plummets into the ground. And I can only hope that I'll be on that plane because existence is a fucking nightmare. My laptop's almost dead here. Let's see here. So, it's a fucking locked article. That's great. For half a century, maximizing shareholder value has been the overriding objective of corporate governance, especially in the U.S. but Boeing's disastrous performance on product and customer safety may mean that change is in the air. Sounds like you want to nationalize Boeing. I don't agree with that. I mean, I don't know. There's really not a whole lot, like, you know, I could scream forever and ever about airlines and airplanes and, you know, how they're being built badly now. But what's there to do? You know, what's there to do? You get, maybe that's the solution. I think, honestly, we need to get the only way to survive the next decade, guys, I really believe this. The only way to survive is to not fly on Boeing planes and get a second passport. That's what you should do. Truly, the only way to live through the next decade, thank you, Josh, is to get 4 passports, 4. I call it the 444. You get 4 AR-15s, 4 Bitcoin, and 4 passports to 4 different countries. That's how you survive.
Oh, just plug it in that other one right there.
Here?
That one.
Fuck yeah. So it's very scary. It's really scary what's going on. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it, guys.
Did it come back on?
Yeah, it's firing up. Yeah, it's I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good week, everyone. What do we want to close on? I got to be honest, guys. I just crashed. Just had a lot of coffee. Like I just crashed hard. Yelling for an hour.
You crashed with your computer?
Yeah, my computer crashed and I crashed too. Let me see if I had a few other stories saved. I had something I wanted to talk about. Let me see here. Bookmarks. Sometimes I bookmark shit on X. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Abortion. Arizona, this came out today. Arizona basically has totally reverted abortion law back to a law. I mean, it's like basically it's a blanket ban on abortion, period. And to me, I mean, that's crazy to think that Arizona was the state to do that. You know, Arizona doesn't seem like, I know it's leans right, but it doesn't seem like the I would expect that from Arkansas, Alabama.
Yeah.
You know, but for Arizona
to do it,
it's like, is there a big population of religious people in Arizona?
Obviously, yeah.
I really I
got one from the FDIC saying that they're preparing for a large bank to fail very soon.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a California bank?
It might be the New York bank. I don't know.
So what's the? Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can. Let's talk about that. I mean, dude, do you have any money in the bank, Josh, or do you have it all in investments? Do you have cat?
I have most of it in investments and in equipment. There's enough to pay the bills for a couple months, but that's about it.
But like putting any money in a bank. Oh, actually, I know what I want to close on.
Do I save in dollars? No.
That was my question.
Yeah.
I don't save, period.
Oh, okay.
No, actually, I forgot. This is what I want to close on. BlackRock. This is actually a couple weeks old, but I do want to discuss it. Did you actually? I forgot if we already talked about it. The BlackRock CEO saying that you shouldn't retire at 65.
Yeah, to keep working harder.
That's harder.
How you should. Yeah, just work harder.
So
work longer.
The CEO of BlackRock says that based on the state of Social Security payments. And, again, if you're like 25 listening to this and you don't know what Social Security, just hit that little red X. Get the fuck out of here. Goodbye. For the smart people, Social Security is going to dry up. And basically, the CEO of BlackRock says that if you expect to retire at 65 and live off Social Security, you're insane.
Yeah.
And it's just very, and again, this is probably a guy with 8 fucking passports. So he's going to get Social Security from 8 different countries.
Actually, he has.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he has the deed to countries. He doesn't have passports. So
he has the owner. He has the deed to the West Bank.
I own this. Thank you. I can come in.
I want to get a little soundbite from this. Let's see. So Larry Fink, again, I've visited BlackRock in San Francisco. I didn't meet Larry Fink, but, I felt his energy. You know who was a Satanist?
That's a crazy
Larry
name
Fink.
for a guy running that much money. Who?
Larry
Fink.
Larry. I mean, it's like it's almost like a caricature. It's like a name that like Hitler. It's like Nazi propaganda. Yeah. Oh, it would be like people that are like anti-Semitic would say like, oh, all these banksters like Larry Finkelstein.
Why can't you say banksters? That's not anti-Semitic.
It's not.
Yeah.
Banksters.
Like when you told me when I said, oh, lizard people, you're like, oh, that's anti-Semitic. I was like, it is? I had no fucking idea.
It's lizard. It's species. It's species is anti-speciesism.
I'm a warm-blooded guy, These cold-blooded ones, I can't get behind.
Well, there's this idea that every conspiracy devolves into anti-Semitism.
Yes.
That's a very popular idea. And it's like, I don't agree with that. Just because, like, it's easy to take that leap.
Yeah.
But we can believe in conspiracies without being anti-Semitic.
Correct.
And truly...
It's not fun, but it's correct.
God damn it, Josh. I'm trying to get the Jewish people to listen, dude. We're turning them off. The idea of raising Social Security retirement age has one more fan. BlackRock chairman and chief executive Larry Fink. Quote, no one should work longer than they want to. Fink recently wrote in an annual letter to investors featuring a photo of him eating a goat's eyeball. But I do think it's a bit crazy that our anchor idea for the right retirement. See, this is the thing about these CEOs, these assholes. He goes, no one should work longer than they want to. And then in the same breath, he goes, but it's crazy that 65 is the age. Like, okay, well, you can't have it both ways.
Why can't you just get some passive income?
With a BlackRock ETF.
Yeah.
With the BlackRock iShares bond ETF.
There we go.
Hey, he's like, 65 is a little early to retire unless you buy the BlackRock iShares IVV, long-term interest rate bond derivative ETF.
Or the Bitcoin ETF.
Or the Bitcoin ETF.
Which is up like 35% this year.
At age 65 is the anchor that is a cultural age which we have hung our retirement hat to for decades. Says a economist at blah, blah, whatever, who gives a fuck. Social Security benefits are available starting at age 62. If you're whatever, and 40 or 50 or younger, the idea that like you're going to get any bit of here's how delusional, here's how lost we are as Americans. There are so many people, middle-aged people getting into retirement ages that are fighting over Social Security and whether or not people are like worried about whether or not Social Security will dry up. You should be worried about the water drying up. Your problems are much more existential than a government program drying up. You should be worried about getting shot in the head by Bitcoin owners Josh Cabaza and Sean Riley. You're sitting there. You're like 55. You're at a bar drinking a beer at an Irish pub, and you're like, I hope I get Social Security. You should be worried about being executed by private military militias when the government collapses. Do you think if Social Security's not there, the government still will be? Maybe, but maybe it's time to go to New Zealand. Look. You can't be anti-immigrant. It's so wrong to be anti-immigration into America and then to be expected to be treated well when you leave America and you go to New Zealand. Just because you have wealth, it's just unfair. You know what I hope? Here's what I hope this week for all of us. I pray with me. Let's pray to Satan together. If you're driving, I want you to close your eyes. keep your eyes closed. Are your eyes closed right now? Good. We're all going to make a prayer. We're going to call it the Lord's Prayer, the Dark Lord's Prayer. Dear Satan, we pray that America collapses into chaos and civil war. Please deliver us this blessing this week. Please, Lord. Josh, are you freaking out?
I don't want that to happen.
Lord, okay. Lord, please give Josh and Sean Bitcoin. please let us find a hardware wallet on the street and discover $10 billion worth of Bitcoin. Then, Lord, allow the country to fail. And when the billionaires flee to New Zealand, please allow them to be denied. Please allow the billionaires who flee this country, Peter Thiel, to be denied at the border of New Zealand and summarily executed for their crimes. Please allow that, Lord. In your name we pray. Oh. I feel like if anyone's religious, they stop listening.
Yeah.
Which is kind of my goal.
Throwing holy water at you.
You can't have it both ways. You can't buy a passport and want to get the fuck out and also be a super nationalist guy. It's just disingenuous.
I don't think they physically leave. They're just sending their money.
Well, I mean, for now.
Yeah,
but when America really gets crazy, they'll probably fly their private jet over to New Zealand.
Well, yeah, but before that, they'll just stay in their gated communities.
Well, let me tell you why that's not a good idea, Josh. You want to know where I'm going when there's no more police? Beverly. I'm going to Bel Air.
Yeah.
And I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to find myself in a state in Bel Air, and I'm going to enjoy it.
They'll have their own secret police.
They will.
Yeah.
They already do.
Probably.
You want to know what the secret police is called? CNN.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Scientology.
It could be. It could be both.
Mm-hmm.
What are we at? Hour
11.
10. All right. That's our show, guys. I love you. And you might be wondering, am I really moving to New York? I'm going to leave that to be a mystery. I'm in New York. I'm in Austin. You don't know where I am. I'm not in either of those places. This is all AI. Josh and I are actually one guy scripted AI characters. I'm not even a real guy. If you see me on the street, you're hallucinating. And you need to stop doing fentanyl. But thanks for listening. A few closing things. Follow the show on Spotify. I know you guys listen on Spotify. I see the numbers. Thank you. The numbers are growing. We got over 1,000 downloads No, that's not true. 150 downloads, which is cool. Follow the show on Spotify. Give us a little review on Spotify. It would really help. Apple, like, subscribe, comment on the YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. Tell your friends about the show. Whatever. Do one of those fucking things. And join the Facebook group, facebook.com/group/Sean Show. We have fun there. We talk about stuff. It's a cool community of loving Satanists. So if you want to join a bunch of Satanists and kind of join the collective of people who worship me, the second coming of Satan, I'd like for you to join. We have fun there. And I hope you have a great week. Thanks for listening. We're going to keep the show rolling. I'll be in Austin for a couple more weeks hanging out with Josh. And then it's off to New York. The real Satanist. The city of Satan. And that's it. What about you, Josh? You have anything fun coming up?
April 18th through the 20th. Check out Battle of the Sketches here at the Black Rabbit Comedy Club. It's a short film festival. And actually, we'll have feature films as well, sketches and some stand-up. And then May 26th, I will be headlining. Is it 26th, 25th? That Sunday, I will be headlining Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club. So check that out.
Oh, whoa. Can I open for you?
There you go. Yeah.
Nice. I think I'm booked.
Okay.
Sorry. No, check Josh out. He's doing a lot of dope shit. And I love you guys. Have fun. Hail Satan.